Hi everybody, this is week 8 of virtual lessons and I hope you're all okay again this week. So, first things first, let's tune up. Okay, good. So we are going to look at our technical exercises first of all, and this week we're doing staccato. Last week we did spiccato, this week we're doing staccato. You've got to say it like you're in Italian, with lots of passion and hand movements. Staccato. So we're going to do staccato, that's the posh English word for it. We're going to do it all in one bow. So staccato bowing really means detached bowing, doesn't it? Short, detached bowing. So, but we're going to try it all in one bow. So you'll see on the first sheet of your PDF, you've got 4 notes to a bow like this. Okay, so if you want to see some lovely staccato bowing, go and watch somebody like Maxime Vengerov or Hilary Hahn playing Paganini, something like that on YouTube, and you'll see some fantastic up bow staccatos and some great technique like that. We're just going to take it nice and simple to begin with. We build on this throughout the grades. The most important thing is that you divide your bow into the number of notes you're going to do in that bow. So we're not going to do them all at the heel and have all that bow left. We're going to try and divide it into halves and then halves again, so into quarters. So each of those 4 notes is going to take a quarter. And that's all I want you to do. Try and make your best sound, but it's all about bow division. So that wasn't very good for me, was it? 1, stop, 2, stop, 3, stop, 4, stop. On the music, it's in treble clef, it's just got D's and E's. You can do it whatever notes you want. So let's together now have a go at a D major scale, 1 octave, just going up, D to D. 4 notes for each note. So D, 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 E, 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 but staccato bowing all in one bow. Hope that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, go. Using the whole bow for each note. A. Okay, good. Then you could try 3 notes. So you're going to now divide your bow into 3. Or you could try 6. Or you could try 5. Whatever it may be, just try and divide that bow equally as if you're cutting it into fractions. Super! Let's turn the page and we're going to go back to Mr. Knott's jig. Okay, Mr. Knott's jig. We're going to play it through first of all. Here's the tempo. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Ready, up. Okay, 2 things to do with this today. The first one is, every time you have repeated notes in music, so the first full bar going into the first quaver of the second bar, we've got D's. D, 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 D. It might be in a different octave, but they're still D's. We need to do something really interesting with that. And bar 14, if you can spot that one, all D's, 7 D's in a row, all in the same octave. We need to do something interesting with them. So we either need to go crescendo or decrescendo, crescendo, decrescendo, something. But what we don't want is boring, just all the same. So you in your own mind can work out whether you want crescendo, decrescendo, whatever you want to do within those Ds. That's the first thing. The second thing is we're going to try it out in different parts of the bow. So let's start going at the tip. I want you to try just to use, what's that, 10 centimetres, something like that, of the bow. No more than that. Okay, so I don't want to see the bows coming down here. Keep it right at the point. A bit slower. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Okay, so felt a bit odd at the point, do you agree? Let's try it now at the heel. Same thing, I want you to try and keep within this part of the heel. So no further than the saddle up there. It's going to be really tricky because we like to play in the safe zone around here. So work very, very hard to keep it down here. We're still going to start on an up bow, so you've got to have a little bit of bow to do that up. Okay? Same speed. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Great, so all that work we did last half term on the squid and the bouncing fingers as you move through the sea, that is really important down at the heel, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to try and do it in the mid. So we're going to go right in the middle of the bow and try not to move from there. Up bow start again. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Okay, and your job at home is to think, where is the best place in the bow to play that? So we might not have done it yet. You have a think about it. The point of doing this is that when we're playing the violin or viola, or any string instrument for that matter, we really need to be considering where in the bow we are playing for the music. The music is the most important thing, so we're doing this to bring out the music from the page through your violin to the audience, and there is the right place in the bow to play it. So we're trying to work out how to make sure that we know the difference in sound between the bow, how it feels, whether it bounces, whether it's staccato or spiccato or legato, which we'll be doing another week. So have a good think about that. You could play any piece and try and restrain it to a different part of the bow. Okay, let's go to Wallace and Gromit. Okay, I'm on my viola today. I tend to swap it around, violin or viola. And we're going to try and play the beginning with the music. It started without us. Let's join in. Bar 5. I've sent you the MP3. It's not as great as the original track, but it's in the right key, and that's really important. So let's have a look at the middle section. We're looking from B to D today. So we've learned A to B already last week, and hopefully you realise that D to the end is the same. So now we've got to learn B to D. This is the filling of the sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to teach it on viola today. Violins, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. Maybe I'll do a violin one as well, we'll see. Starts on G, nice and slow, a note at a time. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now we've got this C sharp for violas is tricky. Or you could do it on 4th to 3rd. And then we'll carry on. This rhythm. Put your violins, violas down. We're looking at bar 22, 2 bars before C. 1, 2, we're going to clap it. 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try playing it. B, A, B, A, B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. Great. So it's nice syncopation. Okay, let's carry on to letter C. We've got an A sharp now, B to A sharp. So I want you to really think about where that is. Do it nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 1. So on the viola, B to A sharp, you could do 2 to 1, or you could do 2 to 2. Not as good as 2 to 1, but you may find it easier for now. So A sharp is the same as B flat. Okay, let's do C again. 2, 3, 4, 1. F sharp, rest. Right, we've got F sharp, E sharp, F sharp. What's E sharp the same as? Hopefully you can all know that E sharp is the same as F, because a semitone above E, a sharp, remember, takes it up 1 semitone. A semitone above E is an F. So we've got F sharp to F. Again, on the viola, on the C string, if you can do 3 to 2, or you could do 3 to 3 if you really must. Let's go from there then. This is bar 26. 2, 3, 4, 1. E to D sharp now. And violas, let's not have any open Ds. I am going to get my violin. So violas, you can play along. You're an octave lower, aren't you? Okay, B with the violins. Just turn my page back to make sure I get it absolutely right for you. B, 2, 3, 4, 1. Nice and straightforward fingering there. Just remember the G lateral. So like we said last week, these second fingers are back. G lateral and the E string is second finger back. Let's do it again from B, 2, 3, 4, 1. Here's the rhythm. Okay, so those bars there, 20 to 23, on the viola, because it's an octave down, they were tricky. On the violin, actually, they're pretty straightforward. C, right, violins. We've got B to A sharp. First finger to first finger back. Or if you're being super clever, This is what I would recommend. 2 to 1. So you're going to put a 2 on the B. And then swap it for a 1. The reason is we don't want this slide rather. Doesn't sound right, does it? So we substitute our fingers. This is called half position because we're putting our fingers back to the half note. So second finger on B, 1 on A sharp, second finger again, and then swap that for a normal 1. Let's do that from C. 2, 3, 4, 1. To F natural, which is E sharp written here. So just like before, we're going to do 2 to 1, not 2 to 2, 2 to 1. Let's do that bar, that's 26. 2, 3, 4, 1. Same thing now in 28, let's put a 2 on that E. Okay, let's try that from 28. 2, 3, 4, 1. And stretch up for a normal 3. So our hand has to have this magnet to first position, whether you're a violin or a viola. First position is a magnet, so wherever you are, it sort of magnetises itself back to first position. So when we've done that bar 28, 2 to 1. Our third finger, where is that? It's a normal third finger, so if you magnet your finger back to third position, oh, it's a bit sharp. It should just find it. If we stay in half position, it's going to be a stretch. You could check it, couldn't you? G to G, somewhere. You could check that. Okay, everybody, B to D, last time, nice and slow. See how you get on. There are some very tricky notes in there, some new notes for lots of you. I'm going to stick on the violin this time. 1 bar in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, good luck with that. And then you can put it all together, play it along with the MP3, send me a recording if you'd like. Which reminds me, I haven't had many people send in a Pachelbel canon. I'd love more if possible. Please, if you'd like to send me in a recording of Pachelbel's canon, even if it's just 2 bars or 4 bars or whatever, please send it in. And just send it me by WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, or you can send me a link on OneDrive or Google Drive, or you can email it to me, however you want to send it to me. That would be awesome. Okay, a little test of intervals now. What's this one? Somewhere over the rainbow is an octave, a perfect octave. What about this one? La la, twinkle twinkle little star is a perfect fifth. So tuning. And what about this one? So no tricks this week, that was an easy, perfect fourth. Harry Potter. Okay, So we're now going to do major thirds and major sixths, so called because they are in the major scale. Okay, so a major third as opposed to a minor third. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. La la. So I was playing D to F sharp. Hopefully you all know Oh When the Saints. Oh when the saints, oh when. Or you might know While Shepherds Watched. While shepherds watched the... Nearly said socks. So la 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 la. You could also count up the major scale. La 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 to get that one. Hopefully you'll remember that one. Major sixth. Do you know My Way? Something like that. And na da dee da ya is a major sixth. So I was playing D to B. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You probably know Dashing Through the Snow on a one-horse open sleigh. So we've got major third. Oh When the Saints. Perfect fourth. Perfect fifth. Major sixth. And we've got octave. Best way to learn it is for you just to play it, to sing it, to work it out for yourself. Here's a little test. It'll be any of those. Major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, or perfect octave. What is this one? La 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 la. Major third, oh when the saints. What is this one? La la, little star, twinkle twinkle little star. What about this one? La la, dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Good. If you're really clever, you could work out what notes I'm playing, couldn't you? You can see it. And the last one. What is this one? Perfect octave. Okay, good. Practice them at home. Next week we'll do minor thirds and minor sixths. Great. Have a lovely week and I will see you next week.